So we're trying something new. Usually I'd, hide the microphone out of shot, but I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers just like not doing that anymore, just kind of like being part of the shot. So we're gonna get real close and personal, you and me, you guys. Hello YouTubers out there, welcome back to Jordan White T, and yes, I have been on a bit of a hiatus because I have something very, very important coming up very, very soon. I'll explain next week's video because it is very, very, very important in terms of my future for a future career. Some of you kind of know, but I've still kind of left it up to the wind, but I'll be explaining that very shortly and keeping things organized. So other than that, let's get into the video. I've always liked gimbals, electronic gimbals or manual gimbals, to get smooth, stable footage regardless of whatever situation you're in, regardless of whatever terrain you're walking over, and regardless of whatever payload you've also got for that gimbal. It always delivers a smooth shot, and I've always loved them. A gimbal I bought a while ago was more of a traditional gimbal with weights at the bottom, and being that the camera itself will be its counterweight, and instead you have to manually set it up by moving things left and right. And it worked. It actually got me some good footage until it broke. To fix that, I would have to actually glue this part, but doing so will make the gimbal not operable. So I need a new gimbal, so I searched on different sites and platforms, from Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Gumtree, good old cashies or cash converters, and just about any rock and leaf that I could turn up to secondhand gimbals from shops or some other strange websites. For a few weeks, I kept the search broad until I found a banger of a deal. A DJI RSC2 for $350. That's a really good deal. I did my digging on the specs, its relevancy of when it came out, and also had a look at the other price ranges for other people selling it, and I realized I had the deal in my hands. And I took it. So here it is, my new gimbal, the DJI Ronin SC2. Now this gimbal did come out about 2 years ago. It's still like a newish gimbal, but honestly, I checked out the hours on this thing. This thing's been barely used. And for $350, when people are probably still selling this for like 600 bucks, that is incredible. Or for my American audience, $242. 242 Freedom Eagles for this. That is insane. That is a wicked deal. I think someone was just like, yeah, I want to get rid of it, don't use it as much, and just shunted it. And yeah, just shunted it up on eBay. I saw it, I did my digging, and I realized that I'm never ever going to come across a deal like this ever again. So I pounced. And I'm so thankful I did, because I've always liked gimbals. I thought they were like very, very interesting way to move camera. I think I first fell in love with them when I first saw Devon Supertramp doing all these Assassin's Creed parkour and other parkour videos. But yeah, minimal hours, came with its tripod, came with the original box, came with all the accessories, minimal hours onto it, no damage, like no scratches. The only scratches I've actually put on is me taking the plate on and off constantly, and that's about it. Chaos on set. I say chaos on set. Now I have used electronic gimbals before, so I'm not fresh into the field as yet. I think my first gimbal was the original Ronin, not the Ronin M, the original Ronin. I've still got that, however the batteries for it are cooked, and I'm afraid of using them because they drain stupid quickly, and they're a bit swole, possibly a fire hazard. The second gimbal I used, which was, I think was the Zion Crane 2, which was, designed for like Micro Four Thirds and APS-C size cameras, so I did have a bit of familiarity with electronic gimbals. But it has been a while since I've ever picked up a gimbal itself, and picked this up, and it's pretty intuitive. I know that I love the connectivity with this, but anyway, that's enough of me talking. Let me go get some of that fancy YouTube B-roll that you get with gimbals that you see every now and then. So let's take a look. well, I have a lot of things to say, but I kind of want to keep this video short, preferably under 10 minutes if possible. That'd be great. That'd be cool. I don't want to make it a 20-minute video because that's not worth your time. So number one is its payload size. It can hold up to about 3 kilos. So pretty much just about any full frame camera along with a heavy lens. This can take a fair bit of weight. Now I'm flying it with my actual camera that I'm recording now, the Sony a7C, along with a Tamron 17-28 at f2.8. And it does it beautifully, absolutely beautifully. All we have to do is pretty much slap it on with this quick release plate. I'll get into that in a bit actually. Balance it, which by the way is incredibly easy. Pretty much what you do, you actually can lock the individual axes, so you can pretty much balance pretty quickly, but also like get millimeter precision of what you actually need. And then, you know, once that axis is set and forget, just lock it, let it go in place, focus on the next one, done, let it go in place, and then do your final axis, and boom, you're pretty much 99% complete with the axes, and you can pretty much, you know, get up and going. There is one thing I do recommend though, and that is to do a quick axis calibration through the actual gimbal. You can do that pretty easily. Pretty much that just kind of fine tunes it. The gimbal detects how much weight there is and how far it needs to kind of like torque the motors of each axis, so then it can get like a pretty much pinpoint accurate reading of what that payload is, making so that there's less strain on the actual motors. So that is fantastic. Another thing I like about it is its connectivity. You can actually plug in a USB-C cable into my camera specifically. Obviously there are compatibility with different cameras, but my one is compatible. Pretty much I can operate most of the controls, such as start and stop recording, changing aperture, iris, and if I really wanted to, I could probably attach a follow focus or a zoom motor and get absolutely incredible. I think there are some lenses that actually do support native zoom, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But if they do, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's really. Of course, it's its compactness, which pretty much drew me towards it. You know, being that I can carry up to 3 kilos. That's literally all the gimbal. It's this. It'll fit in like just about any travel bag, pretty much any carry-on even, and yeah, it's insane that you can actually get this compactness out of it. Battery life is pretty good. Like I haven't charged it yet, and I think I've probably used it about 4 times for about, I'd say 5 minutes each, so about 20 minutes so far, and I'm only down to 90%, so battery on it hasn't even been worn, so I'm quite lucky with that. Another thing I like about it is its easy briefcase mode. So what you do, you've got this lever on the side, you unlock it a little bit, all the way. Then what you can just do is unclip, and then this has got a ribbon cable there that actually controls it, but pretty much what this does is that now you can get upside down shots, and then pretty much you can go underslung mode, which is honestly super handy. Now what are the things I'm going to be changing about it? I think I'll be getting, maybe 2 accessories for the NATO mounts on the side, such as like a monitor holder, potentially a second handle, so then I can like dual handle it. That would be very nice. One thing for sure that I'm going to change is that the quick release mount is pretty good. It's really nice. I like it. It's both a Arca Swiss, which really isn't Arca Swiss. This is why I hate Arca Swiss, because some say that they're compatible when really they're not. I hate Arca Swiss. Now I'm not too sure which Manfrotto mount this is. I believe it is 502 Manfrotto plate, which is alright. But what I'm going to do is that from Small Rig, can't remember its product name, but it's pretty much the same plate, but it doesn't have this quick release Arca Swiss mount, you know, embedded into it. So what I'm going to do is attach this quick release plate system that I'm going to go for all my cameras and all my tripods and everything, making things a lot easier. That way I don't have to untighten something, take that plate off, put that other plate on. It's a bit annoying, but other than that, it ain't too bad. But yeah, now what am I going to be doing with this gimbal? Pretty much getting mostly B-roll. If I'm traveling somewhere, I'm glad that I'm going to have this pretty much a powerful package that's going to take my camera system, including my XLR adapter as well, which is fantastic. And knowing that I'm able to get like stupid, smooth, steady shots no matter what situation I am, no matter what lens I put in it as well, and the fact that I've got a reliable system that's small, compact, and easy to go with, easy to travel with, and not much of a hassle. Whew, yeah. Oh, be quiet, Nugget. I raised you, remember? I'll eat ya. We called you Nugget for a reason. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed for this quick video and quick update. Next week is going to be a very interesting video. It's going to be more of an announcement thing, so just kind of, that's what's going to be happening. An announcement video type. It's going to be short, sweet, but also going to be requiring me to go away for a while. But more on details about that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please click the links and annotations, more videos that I've done. Like, comment, and subscribe today. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.